Hello, TrioReviews here. Today we will be going over a list of OP main characters. Dragon Ball series, Son Goku. I would say Son Goku is the icon of overpowered characters in anime. From when the series first started to now, we have seen Goku grow stronger and stronger over the years, and it has gotten to the point where Goku can beat gods, revive from the dead, and keep powering up as he fights other characters. Also, the Dragon Ball series is a battle anime with lots of battle involving Goku and sits amongst the best battle animes of all time. So, if he is not an OP main character, I don't know who is. In addition, seeing as how Goku is always upgrading himself in order to face new powerful enemies, he is what I would call the epitome of a character's growth from being a funny little child that doesn't know how to fight to becoming a god of destruction at this point. One Punch Man, Saitama. The walking meme of overpowered. As we all know, Saitama is a B-class hero living in a society of superheroes. From the title itself, we can all see that Saitama beats most of his foes in one punch. Thankfully, the author made Saitama a comedic character, letting us enjoy the fight scenes and animations that occurred during the fights. According to Saitama, he gained his immense strength by doing 100 push-ups, squats, sit-ups, and running 10 kilometers every day for a year, causing him to lose all his hair in the process. And from the manga, we know that Dr. Genus, a genius scientist, said that humans have a limit that prevents humans from getting stronger past a certain point called a limiter placed by God. So we can infer that Saitama has broken past this limit placed by God and has now become someone who has transcended the realm of human. Therefore, making Saitama and Goku one of the most overpowered characters in anime. That time I got reincarnated as a slime, Rimuru Tempest. The cute lovable slime that gained massive power and ruler of a country. Rimuru is probably one of the most popular reincarnated anime protagonists in recent years and practically overpowered from the get-go, even though he is a slime. Armed with an all-knowing voice in his head acting like his Google for questions and queries. He has the ability to gain the powers of those he eats, meaning he will only get stronger as time goes by. Although the anime is not as battle-centric as the first two, we can still tell he is a very strong contender for strongest main character because after becoming a demon lord, he gained Raphael, referring to the angel of wisdom, making him not only smart but extremely strong as well from all the powerful skills he has, and being a slime, he can change his form as he sees fit, making him a hard target to hit. Mob Psycho, Shigeo Kageyama, Mob. As an extremely powerful psychic, Mob is a powerful badass. But the unique thing about him is that his is simple, naive, and wants to be normal. But when transformed he becomes a terror. A great example of making a plain character, giving him overpowered abilities and having it become a hit series from the gap between his normal self and powerful self. Having powers that unlock based on emotions, you can tell from real life that those when emotionally unstable becomes extremely dangerous. So, what would be scarier than an emotional teenager with extremely strong psychic powers? Saga of Tanya the Evil, Tanya von de Geerchaf. An anime about Tanya, a person that denies God and mocked him when confronted by God himself, prompting the god to reincarnate the main character as a little girl Tanya in an alternate reality where wars are fought with guns and magic during what seems to be a world war as a citizen of Imperial Germany. Because of her denial of God, God sets her on the path of a soldier in the front lines fighting against armies of different nations. Now, as a character who hates God, you would think she would be living a life where she is useless, but with her ruthless personality, she becomes one of the best soldiers in the country, leading her platoon on many dangerous battles, making her a dominant character in this alternate world and fighting capabilities. The irregular at Magic High School, Tatsuya Shiba. A child of the powerful Shiba family along with his sister, but received a completely different treatment compared to his sister. Since a young age, Tatsuya had been experimented on and become what we would call the ultimate soldier. With magic and experimentations, Tatsuya is able to save a copy of himself from the past so that when he gets injured, he can load in his past copy back to when he was perfectly fine. From a young age, he was trained to become the ultimate soldier, the one-man army with his destructive skills, kind of like Shiva, the Hindu deity of destruction, with his overwhelming abilities, becoming a legend in the weapons manufacturing world and military world. The misfit of Demon King Academy, Anos Voldigode. Demon King Anos is undoubtedly one of the strongest and the tyrannical king who has fought and killed gods. Also, as someone who knows rebirth magic, it would be close to impossible to permanently kill him because of this magic alone. Possessing godly powers, Anos can effortlessly overwhelm any opponent he faces. One unforgettable moment that shows how strong he is was when he slaughtered a student, revived him, and slaughtered him again and again in front of a massive audience. Being what he is with the power he has and the knowledge he has gained from all the fights he has been through, I would say he is extremely proficient in warfare and battles, making it very difficult for someone to beat him even if they are more powerful just from his experience alone. Noblesse, Cadus et Trauma de Rizel. Rizel is a vampire noble that has power and status equivalent to the king of vampires. His powers consist of all the abilities we see in vampires, but a lot stronger, such as super strength, healing, immortality, and manipulative abilities like mind control and such. He is equipped with the weapon Ragnarok, and for those who know Norse mythology, you would know that Ragnarok is what they call the destruction of the Norse realm. In the anime, we can see he has the power to blow up countries with spans across 1 million square miles, making him a very destructive character that can easily end the world in a day and comparable to the rest on this list. Chrome-shelled Regios, Leifon. As this anime is a bit old, for those who have never seen it, here is a quick summary. It is set in a wasteland where the atmosphere is no longer suitable to sustain life, and everyone lives in mobile cities and fend of monsters that roam Earth. Usually, these cities known as Regios tend to avoid the monsters, with the exception of Grindon Regios, the city boasting the strongest military artists in the world where Leifon hails from. To make it easier for everyone, I will be using some comparisons. Leifon was part of an elite group of martial artists like Knights of the Round and a chosen, but left for another Regios. From here we can see him easily dominate everyone in the city without even trying, and eliminating all the monsters in the city's path, making him one of the chosen with amazing keys similar to Nin from Hunter x Hunter, easily defeating him peers, eliminated high-value targets, and an envy for many martial artists. Bofuri, Maple. As we all know, Maple is an in-game character that has maxed out her defensive stats, making her unkillable. According to the anime, we can see that at the level she is at, attacks against her do close to nothing, and for some reason she has very powerful weapons and abilities, making her seem like an undefeatable boss monster with insane health. So even if she can't beat you, you wouldn't be able to beat her either, and at worst the fight would end up as a draw for her. Meaning battles with her can only end in a draw at best and a loss at worst against her. Moreover, if you have read the novel, you will know she can destroy the solar system in one go. This should give you an estimate of how powerful she is, even though she is a tank. That will be all for our top 10 overpowered main character list video. Please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.